consider this a sign to step out on faith, because God is good, y'all, and he comes through every time.
I just I just fell in love. I just quit my job. Like, what? I open up for the taking. You know this cookie's for the begging. Kitty, kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the 68 Jets.
What's up, you guys? It is the one and the only, the first and the finest, Miss Right. And thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Get a head start. I promise you're going to enjoy yourself while over here. And for those who are reoccurring, thank you so much. Y'all already know the vibes. Mwah. So it is early in the morning. It is not really that early, but it's 8:20, and I am getting ready to go into the office. But I'm about to like do a quick beat. I really just want to do a beat, but honestly I don't have time for that. I feel like there's too many baby hairs out. So this video is going to be a get ready with me chit chat, because I got some stuff laying on my spirit. And we're also going to go to brunch. Maybe I should make a playlist of every time I go to brunch, the place, review the place. I want y'all to know, like, is it giving? The place that I'm going to is very popular here in Atlanta. It's so exclusive. Like, you have to make a reservation like weeks in advance in order to get in. No kizzy. One of my favorite YouTubers though, Maya Galore, she was able to get in by waiting at the bar, which I never thought of as a great idea. So maybe try that. But yeah, I'm going to toast on Lenox. So that's really why I'm getting cute. Ain't nobody getting cute for work. But yeah, what's weighing on my spirit has to do with another reason why I'm getting cute. So I mentioned I'm going to brunch. I'm going to work and I'm going to brunch houseway. I'll tell you, because today's my last day at my job. What? Yes, it is. I am actually quitting my job, my full-time job, to become a full-time content creator. One day. Not today though, y'all. No, okay, so I did get another job. I don't want to spoil it too soon. So I'm gonna, because I'm gonna tell you guys in another video. Before I talk to y'all about it, I'm sure it'll be on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me at misswright.tv, MISSWRIGHT.TV, in order to get a head start if you want to be in my business. But yeah, I am no longer working at Adult Swim. Today is my last day. So I'm only working until about 12:30, and then I'm going to brunch. Brunch is 12 minutes from the office, so I'm going into the office. And I also have to drop things off. You know, they taking back my laptop, they taking back my monitor, they taking back everything. Like, that is so crazy, but it's not. They bought me a laptop. They bought me a lot of things, actually, and they're only asking for the technical stuff, which I understand, not only because, you know, they're probably going to give it to the next girl or person. Ooh, look at that. That's bougie, right? Or something. It has a lot of, like, Warner Media info on it. Like, I could low-key be exposing Rick and Morty launches and stuff. Like, they gotta take that back. So, yeah, that's that. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about while I'm getting ready is the topic of stepping out on faith. Because this decision was not an easy one. And while I have really been wanting to work at this company for a while, my goal was to freelance on the side, work nights and weekends, hustle. Like, anybody that knows me knows I'm a hustler. Like, I was working at the Breakfast Club, working at Victoria's Secret Pink at the same time. I was working at the Source, QVC Television Network, and YV Media, the Source, QVC, all at the same time. Like, I'm not opposed to, you know, not getting sleep. I'm not opposed to, you know, hustling. It's what I do, and I was really looking forward to doing that. Like, okay, I got my full-time job for my benefits and my cushy this and my PTO and my, you know, that, and then I have my side job, freelance job on the side for my creative expression. One of the main reasons I was looking for that was because I was getting low-key depressed, and I shouldn't have been looking back, but I was getting low-key depressed, thinking that I came to Atlanta to do more than work behind a desk full-time. And honestly, I was getting experiences at Adult Swim that were solidifying those feelings for me. When I went to New Orleans and I was on set, I felt like, wow, this is really what I miss. And it's like, I got excited, like, you know, I guess these opportunities will come again. Oh, wait, I gotta find my brushes. I didn't even unpack from my birthday trip, you guys. Yeah, that's my life right now. Look at me turning red. Hold on. Not me. Finding the brushes, and they are sandy. Oh no, the case is sandy. I love this little case. Okay. Cute, right? They're a little sandy. I'm fucking rolling. Anyway, I was at these shoots getting excited, like, you know, cool, I guess I'll be able to do this more often. And this week, actually, like, what the heck did I do to my face? I hope that goes away. I do this to myself all the time, believe it or not. There's probably a name for it. It's probably a condition. But I was thinking, you know, cool, I'll be able to do this often. And actually, a lot of them are in different places right now for different shoots. Like, my one boss is in England. My other boss just got to Vegas. I was supposed to be in Vegas this weekend had I not, you know, left. I'd have been in Vegas. It would have been hectic though. I just got back from my birthday trip, and while I'm on set, I don't really have too much say. And it's just about my passion, you know. Do I have a passion for adult cartoons? No. And when I was talking to my family about it is what made me emotional, because what I have to understand, and what I think a lot of us have to understand, is that most of our parents did not, and most of them still do not work for passion, interest, any of that jazz. They come from an era where you work to make money. That's it. Like, it's a plus if you like it, but liking it and it being your passion are two different things. I was not feeling fulfilled at work. I was feeling like there was time, I don't want to say I don't want to feel like I'm like talking trash about AS, because honestly the company, Warner Media, like the whole shebang is amazing, and it was an amazing first big girl job. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. But there's not really, I was the only black girl on my department. I want to feel seen at my job. My boss, who is a black man, he was probably one of the only people that made me feel that way, honestly. And this is complete candid energy. Like, I'm being very transparent right now. Not to say I need to feel comfortable, but it would have been nice to have felt seen. And I don't need you to be a black woman to feel like I'm seen by you. But I also started my job in a pandemic. So I learned how to do my job from Norristown, Pennsylvania, working from home. I'm setting up one-on-ones. I am, you know, doing what I can, but it wasn't until I came to Atlanta for a Christmas function where my boss's boss actually was leaving as well. I came for that. I'm meeting all these people for the first time. Like, it was cool. It was this, it was that. But I'm like, bro, these people do not know me. When I actually moved here, I felt that. I felt that. And I'm not going to sit here and say it was all their fault, because no, I'm not jumping through hoops and ladders to become people's best friends. Like, I am a big person, you know how you can just kind of feel the vibe? I'm not about to force nothing, bro. It's not. No. Anyway, our parents do not work for fulfillment. At least mine, I don't feel, do. If that was the case, my dad would be professional fishing, and my mom would be an interior decorator by now. She is in school to do it, but while working in medical billing, which I know she hates. So as you can imagine, and I feel like it's very similar like in other cultures where, you know, parents want their kids to be doctors and lawyers and this, that, and the third, and they're really not pleased unless they are. I feel like it's something that as millennials we might, and it goes both ways, because I feel like as millennials it might be something that we have to unlearn, you know, that I can be fulfilled at my job, that I can make money without dreading work, without working tirelessly hard. You know, I'm a work for what I want, but I'm also capable of enjoying my job. Like, might be something that we have to unlearn, that we have to learn, despite how we were socialized as children. But it also goes both ways, because I don't want it to come off like, you know, there is a stigma that millennials, I don't even know if I'm a millennial. I'm 25. 1997, baby. You know the vibes. I don't really know. Biggie was live when I was born, I think. So maybe I'm a millennial. Maybe I am a millennial. I probably am. The point is, there is a stigma that millennials don't want to work hard for nothing. They just want to, you know, be on TikTok and that's it. And I'm not saying that's, you know, right either. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it is possible to love what you do, and this is the wrong brush for that. It's possible to love what you do, but trying to tell my parents that I'm going to leave my cushy 9 to 5 for this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. This job is paying me more than I was making at Adult Swim, which is another reason why I left. But it's more than just money. Like, the hours I know are going to be gruesome. I also know that the benefits are not going to be as cushy as Adult Swim. I know that. I have also worked in similar settings before, and it has really put a sour taste in my mouth. Content-wise, I could not be more thrilled. I could not be more elated, because I've always wanted to work here, and I have worked in similar environments where I've literally felt like I've gotten the most out of my work experience. But there was also aspects of it that definitely weren't ideal. Sometimes in settings like the one I'm going to be in, it could be a little unprofessional, it could be a little unorganized, and that's just the way that it is. This was the first time I also had to negotiate my pay. Y'all, when I tell you stress, like, but I kept telling myself that God would not have presented me with this opportunity if I was just meant to turn it down. I had been applying to be a freelance contributor at this place for so long, like so long, well before I moved to Atlanta. And that's why, like, when I got that random phone call, like, hey, do you want to interview for this? Like, we saw your resume and we really want to add you to the team. I'm like, what is the chances now? So I go to the interview open-minded, you know, like, you know, I can nights and weekends, whatever. They're like, no, baby. They saw my resume and they said, yeah, we want you full time. I said, oh, all right. Well, and then immediately I had to make a decision. Not in that moment, but I thought about it in that moment. Personally, I felt like I had to make a decision because they had asked me, and I could tell that they were trying to, be gracious, like, we can see what we can do, try to make a way around. And I was like, you know what? I am not tied down to any job. I'm not. Like, I love Adult Swim for what they have done to me, but I don't love what I do. I make promos for adult cartoons. I help make promos for adult cartoons. Anime. Stuff that I don't watch. Imagine, and I've thought about it so many times, like, man, if I was doing this for, like, MTV, like, for shows that I watch, Jersey Shore, Real Housewives, something, I would really like it a little bit more. A lot bit more. I would really, really like it. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you guys the palette I was using. I don't know what this is. Ilam Squa. And I just lined my brows with this light color, and then I applied this brown color because I like a little brown. I'm not doing no crazy nothing because what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Not yet, nothing. Maybe for later. We also might go out later. My friend is in town. It's a lot going on. Anywho, I pretty much told them, like, I am not tied down to no job, and as long as I feel comfortable leaving Adult Swim, I will leave. They was like, what will make you feel comfortable? I'm like what number? She was like, yeah. I was like, stop me in my tracks, y'all. So I answered her, and I get an offer letter like a week or so later, and that's not even the number that I had told them in the interview. So I was confused. I'm going back and forth. I'm asking my friends in media. I'm asking my man. I'm asking my parents. And when I tell you that conversation with my parents, like, really made me upset. Like, it made me upset. Not because they weren't supportive, because they were, but to them it's just so simple. Like, oh, they only paying you this much more? They only paying you $1,000 more? Where are you going? They don't got this, that? What about PTO? What about sick days? What about this? Oh, you don't know? It's not that? Oh, well, why are you leaving? That's silly. Like, it's so simple for them, and I could not be mad at them. Like I said, I'm learning that is how they were raised. And the reason why I felt like it was weighing on my chest to discuss it is because I had to really evaluate my faith and ask myself, do I have more faith than fear? Right now it's feeling like hella fear. And when you think about it, God come through every time. So why on earth? I'm adding a little foundation. I didn't even show y'all. I use this Fenty Easy Drop. I suck at this kind of. I'm working on it though, because I really want to get a little bit more into beauty. But I'm adding a little bit foundation because my skin from vacation is like 15 different colors. My forehead literally was 2 different colors because the brown skin peeled off my hairline. Like, I don't know what was going on, but I didn't want to put the Easy Drop on my forehead. I also need something like long lasting wear because brunch isn't until 1 o'clock. It's 9 a.m. So I'm thinking, like, is Easy Drop going to cut it? I'm not sure.
It ain't really many that's gonna want you to win. It ain't really many that's gonna do thick and thin. It ain't really many genuine friends. It ain't really many. I say it ain't really many. It ain't really many that's gonna want you to win. It ain't really many do thick and thin. It ain't really many genuine friends. It ain't really many. I say it ain't really many. It ain't many friends that be with you to the end. Feelings they gon' change when you pull up in the Benz. I be feeling strange when I run into my man, cause I felt the change that wasn't in the plans. And I felt the rain when I went and took a chance. I told Drizzy, trust my word, nigga, we gon' get these bands. I ain't tripping over bird bitches, I fuck on my slam, but never pay 'em. PM to the AM, ain't never hating, it ain't in my nature. raise her. Motivation I get from the hills, I need to save her. I got sauce, I got flavor. Have to stay prayed up. Mama, she was bitchin', she like, son, just get your grades up. Everything I rapped about, I done, it wasn't made up.
Sorry about that. Kicked it in the high gear for y'all. But what was I saying? Right now I'm about to go on with this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. But I'm pretty sure what I was saying was I had to really reevaluate my faith and my resources. Like, when I really think about it, just because it's a possibility that this situation might not be as cushy, how do I know that's not God saying, this is what you asked for? Like, I was asking for that. That's what I wanted. I mean, it's not to say I didn't want a cushy job, but I wanted a job that tested my creativity. I wanted a job that made me feel fulfilled. I wanted a job that allowed me to do what I like to do, create content, cover things for the culture, cover events like for the culture, have those conversations. Like, all those things are what I'm interested in. Celebrity entertainment, news, pop culture, trendy topics. And if I am consistently giving excuses, like, oh yeah, I do want this, but I want it to come to me in a perfect wrapped bow. I do want this opportunity, but I want it to come, you know, at this time. It's too soon to take it right now. It's like, am I picking and choosing my blessings, or like, am I blocking my blessings because out of fear? That's when it really hit me. What am I really, really scared of? And when I asked myself again, has God ever really had me out here homeless on the street? Has he really ever put me in harm's way? Has he ever really sent me an opportunity just to prove me a point, to prove me to you know? Like, if I wasn't meant, there's no way that I've been applying to this job for forever, and then they randomly call me. They randomly call me in the Atlanta office, like, we want you. Coming to the interview, I might have to offer you a job right now. You look good. Coming from a woman. Talk to them, they like, oh yeah, this is very much full time. Like, what, bro? Why on earth would I sell myself short or like low-key block a blessing because it's not coming in the perfect wrapped bow that I really wanted it to? Like, do I want, you know, $10,000 more a year and all these benefits, and, you know, partially be working remotely and PTO and sick days and all that stuff? Yeah. But the conversation I always have with my man about this entrepreneurship is, we're not going to complain about working if we want to be successful, because these entrepreneurs don't got no ain't no sick days. I forgot to put on sunscreen, you guys. That's looking cute though. Got to back up. You know, you got to get the different angles. Jay-Z doesn't have PTO, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And when I have the amount that, when I have what I need to have, when I am where I need to be, I can pick my own schedule, and, you know, that'll be that. But best believe these entrepreneurs are taking their laptops, their computers, their teams with them when they go on vacation. Best believe that they are working OT. There is no clock in, clock out. You're working for your wealth, period. There's no sick day. There's no OT. There's none of that. You're working for your wealth, period. I wanted to do a little bit of contour. It's 916. I don't have an actual contour palette, so I use this. I don't even know what this is. It's a really dark bronzer. Well, just dark for me, so I use it as contour. So yeah, after I reevaluated my faith, I did my little faith to fear ratio. I realized I was girling for real. And I was letting other people's like opinions kind of dictate what I really wanted to do. Like, when I got that call, I was ecstatic. And when I really thought about leaving AS, I was nervous, but I also kind of felt like, damn, like I had been complaining about feeling unfulfilled. And here I am presented with this opportunity to legit do what I want to do. And I'm getting paid more. My goal was to develop multiple streams of income, which it still is. But I wanted to work at AS and have an AS bag, an outlet bag, an investment bag, 3 bags by the end of the year. But this is the opportunity that God presented me with. I'm taking a step out on faith. So now I'm here, really getting ready to have my last day at Adult Swim. This is so crazy, you guys. And then I think another part of it was just me knowing that I moved here to work there, kind of, but I also didn't. I was already working there when I was at home. I didn't have to move here, but I chose to. My boss even said, like, for what you want to do. And yes, he knew what I wanted to do. Yes, he had seen my YouTube channel, all that, and he was like, pretty much he was very aware that AS was not my end-all be-all. And I'm glad he knew that, because child, I just thought I would have been there a little bit longer, but God give me blessings. I'm learning to just receive. Not about the question, not about the doubt. Like, I'm really trying to stop having doubt. What does that do for me? So yeah, if you don't take anything away from this conversation, I hope you can consider this a sign. If you have been presented with an opportunity but you're scared, ask yourself why you're scared. Does it have to do with your real fear, or is it the fear of others? Is it something that may have been instilled in you? Is it something that you know God has come through for multiple times prior? Ask yourself, why am I really afraid? Is there a real reason to be afraid? Do I have faith in God? Would God have presented me with this opportunity if it weren't for me? And hopefully you can come to a conclusion that sits right in your spirit. Honestly, that's really what it all comes down to. And that's where I was at by the end of it. Like, okay, I'm taking a leap of faith and it feels right. Oh, this is the palette I use for my highlighter. A Pro HD palette by Revolution. Makeup Revolution in London. And I use these two together for my highlight. And then I use this, what is this? BH Cosmetics Glow On and Grease. And I use this. No, I use this for my blush. And my outfit is already picked out. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna have a meeting here. And then I might have 2 meetings here. And then I'm gonna head into the office with all my equipment and give it back. From the office, I will do some editing, and then I will head out and go to brunch with my girl. From then, y'all will come with me to Toast on Lenox. Then we also have other plans, an escape room by chance. Ooh. And then, I don't know what we get into tonight, but my friend is here from out of town, so sure we get into some. Y'all can come with me there too if you want, okay? But yeah, consider this a sign to step out on faith. Consider this a sign to step out on faith, because God is good, y'all, and he comes through every time. And the minute you really start realizing that, you'll be like, why was I stressed? Why was I worried? Why? Let's do chill. Morphe Chill with a, like, I don't even know what kind of pencil this is. This is any old brown lip liner that needs to be sharpened, by the way. But I'm also kind of like, you know how on your last day of school you don't do no work? That's kind of where I'm at right now. And feeling myself, MAC nude lip combo. Now I'm gonna get dressed. Be right back. Okay, cute little brunch outfit. Whole thing is from Forever 21 sales section. I wanted to do a pony, like you know how they do the side swoop pony. I feel like that would look cute with this. Gonna throw these hoops on. I'm kind of like in Puerto Rican mommy mode. That's what it's giving right now. And I have some bangles, cause why not? Gonna put my makeup stuff in a little pouch, take it with me. And it's 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna go and get into this meeting, and I will talk to y'all soon. Okay. All right, well, thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure working with you all. I am only a phone call, email away. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. And good luck in your next endeavor.
Thank you. I don't know what all you guys heard. Might have to take some things out so y'all not too much in my business. Okay. But yeah, you might have heard some people say, oh, gonna say I look like I'm glowing on my last day. Like, I didn't have a baby, nigga. I beat my face. I'm gonna go in with my YSL Montbelly. Hey you guys, I am in my office. So weird, you can see it's like kind of empty. I took my pictures down. The desk has nothing on it anymore besides my mouse pad, which I'm taking obviously. I'm going to just send a couple emails and do some editing as much as I can with their laptop. Okay, y'all, I just got to Toast on Lenox. I parked mad far. My camera died. I'm so mad. So I gotta use my phone for this entire experience. It's so annoying. I parked far because I didn't know how much the valet was. And I didn't feel like figuring it out. So here I am. I just put on my flip-flops and I'm ready. I really need a drink. Like, I can't believe I just left my job. I took my little pictures. I'm gonna show y'all my little post or whatever. Like, dang, that's really crazy. I just fell in love. I just quit my job. Like, what?
It's a love right here.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, but he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple rates, watch his ass get thicker. Tricking on licking, I'm looking at your nigga. If it's money right, he can eat it like a sticker. I ain't got time for you fake ass hoes. Talking all loud in them fake ass clothes. Fake ass shoes, bitch, that fake ass cold. I'm the realest bitch ever see you snake ass.
Everything's in energy, baby. Let's go.